think of classic American sodas, Coca-Cola and Pepsi might be the first to come to mind. But what if I told you there's another legendary soft drink with a flavor so unique that it's been a mystery for over a century? That's right, it's Dr. Pepper, the soda with a secret blend of 23 flavors, a drink that has stood the test of time, winning over fans from generation to generation. But how exactly is this one-of-a-kind beverage made? How does it go from a carefully guarded syrup recipe to the bubbly goodness we all know? Today, we take a deep dive into the history, the production process, and the science behind Dr. Pepper. From its creation in a small Texas drugstore to becoming a global icon. Stick around, because we've also got a quiz show where you can test your Dr. Pepper knowledge. So grab a cold can, sit back, and let's unravel the fascinating world of Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper isn't just another soda, it's a pioneer. Invented in 1885, a full year before Coca-Cola, it holds the title of one of the oldest major soft drinks in America. It all started at Morrison's Old Corner drugstore in Waco, Texas. Charles Alderton, a pharmacist, loved the way different fruit syrups smelled as he worked at the soda fountain. So he started experimenting, mixing different flavors until he discovered a taste like no other. The store's owner, Wade Morrison, saw potential in the drink and gave it a name that remains a mystery to this day, Dr. Pepper. Some say it was named after Dr. Charles T. Pepper, a physician Morrison had once worked for. Others believe it was a nod to the peppery kick of the drink itself. Dr. Pepper made its first national appearance at the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair, alongside other American classics like hamburgers and ice cream cones. From that moment on, Dr. Pepper was destined for greatness. Through the decades, it fought against the cola giants, carving out its own space with quirky ads, catchy jingles, and a flavor no one could quite describe. And guess what? In 1963, a federal court ruled that Dr. Pepper was not a cola because it lacked the cola nut ingredient. This was a game changer. Dr. Pepper could now be distributed without competing head-to-head with Coke and Pepsi under exclusive cola agreements. Fast forward to today, Dr. Pepper remains one of the most beloved sodas in America and beyond. But what makes it so special? To find out, let's step inside the factory and uncover the magic behind its meticulous production process. But first, a quick quiz. Before we get into the production process, let's see how much you know about Dr. Pepper. In what year and town was Dr. Pepper first created? A. 1892 in Dallas, Texas. B. 1901 in Austin, Texas. C. 1885 in Waco, Texas. D. 1875 in Houston, Texas. Every great soda starts with one key ingredient, water. And not just any water, Dr. Pepper uses a multi-step purification process to ensure absolute purity. Here's how it works. Pre-treatment. The water first goes through a disinfection process to remove any bacteria. Chlorine or other safe disinfectants are added at this stage. Softening. If the water is too hard, meaning it has too many minerals, it's softened using chemical lime, which helps prevent scaling in factory equipment. Coagulation and flocculation. This step helps remove tiny impurities by clumping them together so they can be easily filtered out. Filtration and polishing. The water is passed through activated carbon filters, reverse osmosis systems, and ultrafine membranes to ensure it is crystal clear and flavor neutral. Why is this important? Because any impurities in the water could alter the taste of Dr. Pepper's legendary formula. Now that we have the purest water possible, it's time for the real magic, making the famous Dr. Pepper syrup. If water is the foundation, the syrup is the soul of Dr. Pepper. This highly concentrated mix is what gives the soda its bold, unmistakable taste. But here's the thing. The exact recipe is one of the most closely guarded secrets in the beverage world. It's rumored that only a handful of people on Earth know the true formula. While we may never crack the full secret, here's what we do know. A blend of 23 unique flavors. Dr. Pepper combines fruit extracts, spices, and sweeteners to create a taste that can't be easily identified. Natural and artificial ingredients. Some flavors may come from vanilla, cherry, caramel, licorice, and nutmeg, while others remain a mystery. Perfectly measured and mixed. The ingredients are blended in stainless steel mixing tanks, where they are continuously stirred under strict temperature control. Quality assurance. Before the syrup moves forward, it's tested for pH balance, sweetness, and viscosity to ensure every batch is perfectly consistent. Now that we have the signature Dr. Pepper syrup, it's time to add the fizz. Imagine Dr. Pepper without its signature fizz. It just wouldn't be the same, right? That's why carbonation is a crucial step in the process. Here's how it works. Chilled water absorbs CO2 better, so the purified water is kept at a low temperature. High-purity carbon dioxide is injected under high pressure. This creates carbonic acid, which gives Dr. Pepper its zingy, refreshing bite. Careful control of carbonation levels. Too little fizz, and the drink tastes flat. Too much, and it can be overly sharp. The process is calibrated to perfection for the ideal drinking experience. And just like that, Dr. Pepper is now a fully carbonated soft drink, but we're not done yet. Now that we have the perfectly carbonated water and the signature Dr. Pepper syrup, it's time to blend them. This is where the magic happens, transforming individual ingredients into the final refreshing soda we all love. But blending isn't as simple as just mixing syrup and carbonated water. It requires precision, science, and careful control. Here's how it's done. Exact syrup-to-water ratio. The perfect balance of sweetness, acidity, and carbonation is achieved by mixing the syrup and carbonated water in a ratio of about 1 part syrup to 5 parts water. This ensures a consistent taste in every bottle and can. High-tech mixing tanks. The blending takes place in large stainless steel tanks equipped with mechanical agitators to ensure the syrup is evenly distributed throughout the carbonated water. Temperature control. Cold temperatures help preserve both flavor integrity and carbonation levels, ensuring the bubbles don't escape too early. Real-time quality monitoring. Sensors constantly measure pH, carbonation levels, and syrup consistency. If anything is even slightly off, adjustments are made immediately to maintain Dr. Pepper's signature taste. Once the perfect blend is achieved, Dr. Pepper is almost ready to hit the shelves. But first, it needs to be packaged. Dr. Pepper is now a fully mixed and carbonated soft drink, but it needs to be packaged quickly before it loses its signature fizz. The bottling and canning process is a fast, highly automated operation that ensures efficiency, hygiene, and quality control. Here's how it works. The drink is transferred into high-speed filling machines that can fill thousands of bottles and cans per minute. The process is oxygen-free, ensuring no carbonation is lost before sealing. Whether the drink is going into glass bottles, plastic bottles, or aluminum cans, the system adjusts the filling pressure to prevent spills and foaming. For cans, an airtight seaming process ensures no gas escapes. For bottles, caps are tightly sealed using twist-off or screw-top lids, depending on the bottle type. Sealing is one of the most critical steps. Without an airtight seal, the carbonation would escape, leaving Dr. Pepper flat and lifeless. Each can or bottle is labelled with product branding, ingredients, nutritional information, and expiration dates. Special inkjet printers stamp batch codes on each package, ensuring traceability in case of quality issues. Bottles and cans are grouped into packs and cases for easier transportation. These cases are stacked onto pallets and wrapped for protection before shipping out to retailers. But before Dr. Pepper leaves the factory, there's one final step. Quality control, ensuring every sip tastes perfect. Dr. Pepper's commitment to quality and consistency means that every batch must pass strict quality control tests before being shipped to stores. Every step, from water purification to carbonation, is monitored for taste, pH, sugar content, and carbonation levels. High-tech sensors check for any impurities or inconsistencies in the product. Random bottles and cans are pulled from the production line for detailed laboratory testing. Taste testers sample batches to ensure flavor consistency, because no machine can replace a human taste test. Each bottle and can is checked for proper sealing, labeling, and cleanliness. Any faulty or underfilled containers are removed from the line. Finished products are stored in climate-controlled warehouses to maintain freshness. Temperature-controlled trucks deliver Dr. Pepper to retailers, ensuring it arrives just as fresh as when it left the factory. Now here is the answer to our quiz from earlier. Answer: 1885 in Waco, Texas. From a Texas drugstore in 1885 to a global soft drink icon, Dr. Pepper has stood the test of time. Its one-of-a-kind flavor, rigorous production process, and commitment to sustainability make it more than just a soda. It's a piece of history in every sip. So next time you crack open a cold Dr. Pepper, remember, you're not just drinking a soda, you're tasting a piece of history. But before you go, let's wrap up with one final quiz challenge. Quiz show, final round. What year was Dr. Pepper first sold nationwide? Answer: 1904 at the St. Louis World's Fair. If you enjoyed this deep dive into how Dr. Pepper is made, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing behind-the-scenes stories about the world's favorite brands. And remember, Dr. Pepper isn't just a drink, it's a legend. The legend.